Round one.
The playoff battle in the West starts off with a bang right here. Game one. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And, of course, David Aldridge is joining us tonight from the sideline. Now Golden State's starting five. In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Butler out there with Draymond Green. And it's Payton in at the small forward position. And for the Rockets, at the guard position, Van Fleet and Green. Alperen Sengun out there with Amen Thompson. And it's Brooks in at the three spot. Curry looking it over. Jacks up a three. Hits the three-point bomb.
That's Curry's game. I mean, you can't give him a sliver of daylight out there.
Thompson passes to Sengun. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
It's Thompson off the drive. Count it.
Tenacious on the attack. Thompson is fantastic at finding lanes to the basket.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I caught up with Coach Ime Udoka. Now, I asked Coach what the game plan was when it comes to defending Jimmy Butler. And he said to me, we have to make sure we match his energy level. Jimmy is one of those guys that goes all out every second. We want our guys to do the same on D. It won't be easy, but they think they found a way to contain him, guys.
Okay, David, thanks.
And early on, they looked great. They made all four of their shots to start this game.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. To the paint. Here's Sengun. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Sengun's got his second bucket of the game to go. Here's Curry. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Down low. A steal. Payton inside. It's up against Thompson. And Payton gets it to go on the assist by Green.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Van Vliet kicks to Sengun. From deep, Green.
And they've done a nice job controlling the defensive backboard to start this game.
Not one second chance bucket allowed. That is finishing off good defense.
And it's that bulldog mentality that Green possesses, just going at defenders and daring them to foul.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Warriors.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
Oh, nice play from Brooks down in the paint. Not afraid to get physical on the inside.
And Thompson sends it back. And he recovers it. Curry outside. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got his third assist on the night.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Butler from outside. Sengun with the rebound. Rockets trail by 9. Green drives in, and he banks in the layup.
One of Green's primary attributes, speed. And when he combines that speed with staying under control, that's a problem.
Now, here's Butler. Butler missing again. Van Vliet deciding where to go with it. And it goes down 2 points.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. And Coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
If you see yourself on the big screen, then you know what to do. Show your move.
Houston with a big group substitution here. Smith checked in for Thompson. Tari Eason comes in for Dylan Brooks. Cam Whitmore, he's checked in for Jalen Green. And Aaron Holiday is subbed in for Fred VanVleet. Moody's shot is off.
You know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide-open look.
Smith outside. It's rebounded by Golden State.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And it's blocked by Şengün.
Look at how Şengün attacks the ball, doing all he can to reel it in. Major posterization right there, guys. The defender gave him up way too much height. All he could do was try to get out of the picture.
Now here's Butler. Still without a basket. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's Post. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. Rockets trail. Pass to Whitmore. It's up a three. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
A nice shot by Moody.
And Hield's playmaking continues to improve. Solid pass right there to the open teammate.
So it's the Rockets now. The Warriors making the shot. The wide open look here for Holiday. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Shot's good by Butler.
Easy to see why Butler gets so much respect for his competitiveness. I mean, he thrives at finishing through contact.
And Şengün gets it to go on the assist by Holiday. Holiday's got his third assist on the night. Here's Moody. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. Houston on top as they end the first. And we're ready to get back into the action here in game one. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen so far from the Rockets, guys.
Showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they needed points.
And you know, when the bench is playing such a big role early, that certainly allows the starters to stay fresh throughout the game.
And Golden State looking at who they've got. Some kind of shooting in the backcourt for them. It's Curry and Hield. Kuminga out there with Moses Moody. And it's Post in at the center position.
Nice to see such unselfish play from Green, putting the team ahead of himself.
There's Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
Well, nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
Here's Whitmore. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 3 assists tonight.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Houston in the lead. Here he goes. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Jumps up, and Whitmore throws it down.
Oh, man, when Cam Whitmore throws it down, you feel bad for the rim.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. So for the Rockets, Amen Thompson comes in for Jock Landale. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Cam Whitmore. Green's checked in for Golden State. Podziemski's coming in for Hield. It's stolen by Smith. And it's Houston on the break. Here's Eason. And the dunk by Eason.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Wow! Curry automatic from deep.
It's first triple of the second quarter, third of the game.
Thompson for the triple. Podziemski grabs the board. Warriors trail by 5. And Kuminga throws it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Here's Kuminga. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Van Vliet passes to Green. Smith tried to break loose. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Right wing. Here's Moody. A three-pointer, no good. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. They lead by 4. Good. Thompson's got his second basket of the game.
You see the incredible athleticism. I mean, Amen Thompson just slashing his way to the cup with ease.
And they'll get another chance. Outside Curry. Three-pointer. Bullseye! Curry with a deep 3.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if he's stacking up threes the way he is. I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Rockets.
Their defense has been so aggressive right out of the gate, wasting no time shutting shooters down here with authority.
But how about their scoring in transition as well? That's been a big factor to this point. Are those high tops or track shoes these guys are wearing? My goodness.
Curry passes to Kuminga. Launches it. And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And some nice passing there by Houston. From deep, Green. And Moody pulls it down.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more. That was worth the price of admission.
Green showing you some real attitude on that throwdown.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Houston making some changes. Şengün's checked in for Smith. Brooks comes in for Tari Eason. And it's Whitmore in for Jalen Green. And then for Golden State, Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Moody. And it's Payton in for Curry. And Brooks gets it to go.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Rockets leading by 7. Here's Thompson. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
The Rockets shooting just their second attempt at the line tonight. And the free throw, no good.
Hey, when you look at Thompson, his physical attributes jump out at you right away. I mean, he is a freak athlete with tremendous upside.
Payton from outside. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got 4 assists in the game.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
Offensively, it's been a perfect quarter for him. He hasn't missed a single shot.
Pass to Podziemski. Payton from outside. Thompson with the rebound. Here's Whitmore. Takes it off the glass. Whitmore's got the lead up to 13 now for Houston.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
First personal foul. First team foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Golden State. Gary Payton II.
And so it's the Houston Rockets going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Hey, Draymond, at times in that first half, they got it going in transition. Why were they able to beat you defensively?
I don't think it was so much defensively, it was offensively. You know, we turned the ball over, and you can't defend that. You know, when they get out running, their guards are going to get loose. So we just got to stop turning the ball over offensively, and that'll help our defense a ton.
Yeah, your coach calls them plays of insanity, Draymond, so we'll see if you can adjust that in the second half. Thank you. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll, please. And National
And we thank you for joining this postseason broadcast, and it's been an outstanding first half for the Houston Rockets.
Hey, these guys are a bunch of artists, man. You know why? They live for the paint.
Oh, that joke was weak, but their play style is Diesel approved.
I wouldn't say the joke was weak, it just needed a capper. Looking at the scenario for the Houston Rockets. Guys, how important is the first game of a series?
Very important, Ernie. You learn a lot about yourselves and your opponent.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
NBA playoffs, round one. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. And you know, Cam Whitmore has been really making it happen, guys.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Warriors trail by 10. Running the wings, they'll go with Green and Brooks. Thompson is out there with Alperen Şengün. And it's Van Vliet in the point guard. And that's the group in there for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half. Thompson in the corner. Pulls it up. The Warriors pull it in. Now here's Curry. Wow, magical moves inside from Steph Curry.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. For Houston, they have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today. That free throw, no good.
Rockets. Jalen Green taking 2 shots.
And he sinks the second.
Looking for a one-word descriptor for Jalen Green? The best one I come up with is exciting. The way he runs the floor and gives every play his all. This guy's just fun to watch.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Oh, spacing the floor. Brooks is comfortable shooting it from deep.
In the paint, Butler.
They are on fire right now. That's 4 straight makes.
Butler goes in, and the layup's good off the glass. Butler's got 4 this quarter.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
Perhaps the case simply that some kind of motivational speeches at halftime got both of these teams fired up.
Hard earned by Butler.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about.
Once again, let's check your Clutch City.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Van Vliet kicks to Green. Brooks for three. And it's Curry with the rebound. Here's Golden State. They're on a 13-4 run. Pass to Green. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 5 assists in the game.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And he makes that one.
The defense gets physical inside, and guess what? The tenacious Fred Van Vliet ready for it.
Butler finds Payton. Golden State moving the ball around. It's Curry outside. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
Thompson with it, and Curry picks him up defensively, and Thompson gets it to go.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint. Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Really makes the basics look pretty exceptional.
And I'd suggest that he stay with those basics because we've got a tight one here tonight.
Van Vliet outside. And there's a foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And the Rockets making a change here. Eason's checked in. And the Warriors also making a change. Kuminga's come in for Gary Payton. Pass to Şengün. A 3-ball. 5 on the clock. Good on the 3-point shot. Şengün's got 11.
For all his inside the three-point line prowess, Şengün can still get it done outside.
Green drives in. Misses the layup. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Rockets. It's a 1-point game. And it's Thompson with the jam.
He's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He wants to talk to his guys. Smith, he's checked in for Houston. Cam Whitmore comes in for Green. The Warriors making a switch here.
Substitution on the court.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Outside Butler. The 3. It's rebounded by Houston. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. And the points coming for them now, Greg, in bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like. And this is why you let Smith work inside. He's adept at knowing how to finish in traffic.
Driving inside. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Rockets leading by 5. Here's Whitmore. Oh.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make a pay.
Basket counts. Smith's got 6 points.
That is huge for him. Smith needs to get points inside to open up that perimeter game for him. And he's got the size to do both.
Yep, it counts.
Well, he's been a different player here in the second half, looking much more comfortable on the offensive end.
Smith left side. For the 3. And the 3-ball is good. He's got 9.
Plays the 4, but he can really shoot it from deep. And when he lets it fly, that shows you the confidence he has in that shot.
And he gets it to go.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Van Vliet outside. No good with the triple. Warriors trail by 5. And it's Podziemski in the corner. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got his 7th assist here tonight.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Good on the shot. Smith's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth quarter. Rockets ahead, up 4. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, clearly he's the guy that stirs the drink for him, and that's how he does it, with his dynamite passing skill.
And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round 1. On the court for Golden State here in the fourth. Some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Hield. Moses Moody is out there with Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Post in at the 5 spot. Warriors trail by 6. Moody the pass to Hield. Curry outside. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got his 4th rebound in this one. Green the pass to Landale. For 3, Smith sinks the triple. And now it's a 9-point Rocket lead.
Smith with the size and lift to elevate above the crowd and knock down jumpers when he gets to his spot.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the break. Now, he was vocal in the hug. He told his guys, don't quit on each other. We're still in this game, guys, but I need each one of you to up your energy level. Let's make a run now. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, David.
Oh, really strong outing from Whitmore. You see the potential for greatness.
Here's Curry, and it's blocked. And they get it back. Hield from outside. Eason grabs the board. Rockets leading by 11. Green passes to Smith. Shoots the 3. It's rebounded by Kuminga. Golden State's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's Smith. And Smith with the stop.
Attacking relentlessly. Always fun to see a young player like Smith just go off.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Houston with a big group substitution here. Şengün's checked in for Jock Landale. Thompson comes in for Jabari Smith. Dylan Brooks, he's checked in for Tari Eason. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Whitmore. Mr. Curry, can they get it? And he's good on the 3-ball. Curry's got 10 points here in the second half.
And the driving force behind multiple chips. Curry knows when and how to take over at the offensive end.
Here's Green. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
And both free throws good for Green.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
The drive by Green. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
And I love the physicality Draymond puts behind this drive. Get in his way at your own risk.
VanVleet kicks to Thompson. Cranes it from beyond the arc. Thompson's got the lead up to 13 now for the Rockets.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second quarter.
Yeah, I have no problem with that. As a matter of fact, I hate to see teams get conservative with the lead. As long as they're good shots, take them, and as long as they're falling, continue to take them.
And watch out you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim.
Well, you got to make that moment last. Enjoy it for as long as you can.
Payton in the corner. Launches a three. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
We know Curry has tremendous vision, and he uses it to tee up his teammates for easy shots.
Brooks, an easy 2 points on the layup. And the Rockets lead by 12.
And that's almost automatic anytime he can get the ball in that position.
Pass to Podziemski. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Houston. Thompson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. To the inside. Out to Brooks. High arcing shot. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Good read from Green there, getting better at sensing when his teammates are wide open and need the ball.
Butler, no good. Rockets leading by 14. Pass to Şengün. On the wing, Green. From outside the arc. Brooks outside. Back to Thompson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over in the corner, Green fires for 3. It's rebounded by Payton. And here's Payton. He'll bring it up for Golden State.
A tremendous boost for these guys as this game winds down and what will be a win here in game 1 of the series for the Rockets.
Their shot blocking turned out to give them a big advantage in this game.
Yeah, excellent defense around the rim there, Kevin. That they were disciplined and focused.
And it's really got to feel very good to be able to jump out confidently to a 1-0 lead in this series.
Absolutely. And I think their focus now has to be not on taking this win for granted. They should come out for game 2 with the same intensity and honestly maybe even more. You know they'll face a more focused team in the next one, so they may have to be just a little bit tougher.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Smith.
You look at the energy he brought on both ends of the court, and it's easy to see why he was a difference maker.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Jabari Smith.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
You know, that's how you send a message to open a series. There's always one player who's the difference maker in the playoffs. And I think we found our man. Here's Hield. The rebound by Shepherd. Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort. And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Santos, no good. They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become. And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
To stop the run, and Hield with the lay-in.
Assistant, Spencer.
Here's Shepherd. 15 seconds left in the game. Pass to Eason. From past the arc, hands it from downtown.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
So we see the Rockets taking the win here. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum is so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us for the first round of the Western Conference Playoffs. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And now, we present the player of the game, Jabari Smith.